Hey guys, welcome back. I'm doing this video on Christmas Day. I think this video is going to be up on Friday, the day after Christmas. So once again, belated Merry Christmas. New Year's is coming around the corner, and we are so crazy busy here with stuff going on. Obviously, our big new launch that we've been talking about for months, our brand new utility website, first of its kind, is probably going to be launched tomorrow, Saturday. But I can definitely guarantee it looks like sometime over the weekend. Everybody that is a newsletter subscriber for CasinoIncomeAcademy.com, which is free to get the Casino Confidential newsletter, and everybody that was a lifetime member before, everybody's going to get their special private email with the beta launch code to get in. And right here on YouTube, we're putting together the videos in a playlist to get everybody jump started on how we use those utilities. And we're going to continue to do, obviously, videos on that. Everything is free. That utility site is completely going to be free to the public to use, and it's our gift back to you guys for believing in us and helping us grow. And it's going to continue to grow. That's phase one of that website. So today we're back on Roulette. We haven't done an actual strategy video in a couple of days because we've been so busy putting everything else together. So here we go. So this one, I really like this. This was shown over at the Roulette Master channel, right over here. Here's the video from a few days ago. If you want to see, this is what it's called. And obviously, I would say go over and watch his video. This is one that I really like. A few of our big-time roulette players have been playing it, and they liked it too, and they've been playing it live since the video came out. So I thought that was more power to my being intrigued by that video, so I figured I would do it and show it to you. So what he's doing, we're going to use the same size chips. We're going to use $5 chips. He's picking 4 single streets that have 2 black in them, right? Like this, all right? And you can pick any, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. And you can pick any ones that you want, right? You can move them around, whatever you want to do. And then he's playing red, the opposite color, for 5 units or $25. Okay? So these are the single unit, which we're doing 5, and this is 5 units. Now, you can dummy this down, which I highly recommend. This is a $45 base bet. But you can do these, if you're playing on the electronic, you can do these for $1 each, and this would be $5. And we can do that just to show you that it's the same thing. Okay? All right. So the beauty of this is you're covering 2 black in each one of these, right? In total, you're covering 3 times 4, which is 12 numbers here, but you're also covering all the red numbers on the board. But the major payoff, or the jackpots, are if you actually hit one of the red numbers in one of the streets and the red. So it's a very interesting combo bet structure, which I really like. So here we go. And again, this is a simulator. Sometimes it does not help. And there you go. There's a win right away. And we're up $65. So I'm going to tell you my song and dance like I always tell you. I know that on Roulette Master and other channels, they're telling you should wait till you make $80 million for quitting and blah, 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 blah. All right. If you're doing this on electronic and you're doing the numbers that I'm telling you here, the $5 and the $25 like he was doing, look, one win, $65. Guess what's happening? I'm pulling a ticket either right now or very close to now. I don't play and play and play and play and play. Okay? So let's go ahead and repeat the bet. And because you have to see what happens with the progressions. Okay, so what happened there? What happened there was you had hit a red, so you made $25, right? But it wasn't a red with the streets. So you lost 5, 10, 15, 20, but you made 25. So it's still a $5 win. So again, if I didn't pull a ticket already, I'm pulling a $70 win, and I'm counting that as a mini session. That's the way that I teach people how to play. Okay? You do what you want. Here we go. Let's keep going just so you can get a better understanding of this, because we will lose. And when we do lose, it's going to be to a black number in one of the other streets that's not covered, a black, or the zeros. So the coverage with this system is really good. Okay, that's a black in one of the streets that we had covered. So what did that actually pay? Another $15. Okay, because we lost this, but we made the money on the street. Okay, so here we go. So you're seeing everything that could happen, except for a total loss, which you know that's coming. Okay, and there it is. So now we had a black in a street that we didn't have covered. So it's a complete loss. So now I'm going to give you my tweak, as always. Now, when you watch Roulette Master's video, and I'll try to remember to put the link in the description. If not, you can find it on his channel over the last week. So here you go. Here's my deal. You can be aggressive and follow the rules that he set out on the channel, which is to go up a unit on each one of these bets, right? You're doubling on the first one, but after that, it's just going up the same amount that the base bet, right? So you're not doubling and doubling and doubling, all right? Or you can play it safer, and you can say to yourself this. That was the first loss we had out of how many spins? We are still up $40. So how do you want to play it? Do you want to play it straight and go up on that full loss? Or do you say, I'm still up 40, so therefore I'm not going up right now? So I'm going to do it the way that I would do it if I was playing live. I'm up $40. I'm not going to instantly go up. That's me. So this time I'm not going to instantly go up. Now, if we have another loss very close to this loss, then I'm going to go up. So that's the way I'll play it this time. Okay, and there is not a loss. That's not a loss because it's a red. So we're still making our $5 here because of the $25 bet here, the 5-unit bet. Okay? So that would have ended up being a win one way or the other, right? You would have made more money here. You would have made $10 here. Okay, no big deal. So we're going to just keep rolling along, and you will see me go up and do the, the extra, the progression. I just haven't done it yet, because I like to slow things up. Okay, that's the same thing. It's another $5 win. We're back to 50. Oh, you know what just happened? I forgot to rebet, guys. That would have been another $5 bet. I don't know what happened there. I totally forgot to to rebet. That would have been another $5. Sorry. Lost my brain for a minute. All right, there's another red. That's another $5 win. And let's rebet this time, since we've already lost $5 by me forgetting. Okay, there you go. That is a black on the street. And look what happened. We're back to 70. And I never did the progression. So the moral of the story is, there is no hard, fast rule that says after every total loss, you have to do the double. It's up to you. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Okay, so let's keep going. All right, that is a total loss. We're still up and positive at 25. So what I'll do this time is, just to show you, I will do the extra. So we're going to go up by 5, 5, 5, 5, and then 25. Okay. There you go. All right. We won on that one. We won $30. Okay. Now, are we back to where we should be, where we were prior to that, which was about $70? We're not. So again, I know what these other YouTubers tell you. Okay. What they all do is they say, okay, I'm going to stay at this tier 2 bet for another shot, right? I'm not saying that they're wrong. What I'm saying to you is that if you have several in a row that are losers, you're going to go up the ladder much quicker. So what I do is I slow up the progressions. Okay? I slow up the progressions. I have patience, right? So it's up to you to make the decision. Do you stay at tier 2 for one more bet? Or do you go back down just after that single win back to the base? Right? That's up to you. Okay? I'll tell you what I'm going to do just to show you both ways. This time, I'll stay at the tier 2 bet for another spin. And let's see what it does. And again, that doesn't mean it's the right move or the wrong move. It's only one spin. I'm just going to do it that way this one time. And let's see what happens. Okay, guess what? It was a good move. It made $130 because you hit the street, the red was in the street, and you hit here. So it's a jackpot. It's a red on a street and the red here. Total jackpot. So that time it worked great. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to delete everything. And now we're going to restart. And again, you can put it on any of the two black, you can move them around. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this one here, this one here, this one here, and this one here. Any four that have two black numbers in them. And then we're going to do the $25 or 5 units on the red. So I hope you guys see, I really like this. I really like this strategy. Now, I don't want anybody to believe this is some holy grail. You can have multiple losing spins in a row that are black and are not covered by the streets that we have. We haven't seen a green yet. And on this simulator, it's famous for the greens popping out. So I'm shocked that hasn't happened yet, right? But you're seeing everything but the greens. But the greens are no different than any of the streets that we don't have covered that may hit on a black number as opposed to the red. So let's just do a little bit more. Okay, so there's a black that's not covered. We're up $140 right now. So once again, I'm not going to instantly jump. I'm not going to instantly jump to doing the double. If you want to do the double, go up the unit immediately on the loss, then do it. Okay, there's a win. That's a $15 win. We lose the 25, but we make the money on the black in the street that was covered. So let's just restart and we'll find new black. We'll do this one. We'll do this one. We'll do this one, and you can move them around as long as they have two black. Whoops, that's too many. That's 5. That's not going to happen. So we'll get rid of this one. And then we'll do the 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then after this one, I'll do it at the base level. I'll do dollar streets with a $5 one here just to show you. Okay, there's another total loss. So this time I would double, right? Because it was fairly close, and we're down to 110. So we'll do the double here. And again, remember, we're not doubling and doubling and doubling. We're only going up by the amount of the base bets. Okay, there is a huge jackpot win. We were at level 2. We hit a red inside of one of the streets and the red here. Look at this. That was a $130 win. We're up $240. Okay? So let's delete everything, and I'll just show you what it looks like if we go down to the $1 bets, which is what I would be playing this at the electronic, by the way. So we'll just pick streets, our 4 streets. Here. And now we do 5 times that. Just like we were doing 5 and 25, we're going to do 1 and 5. Okay, here we go. All right, another jackpot win. That is another red number on a street, and we got the red here. So at this base level of the $1 and the $5, they're $13 for the jackpots. Okay? So that's the story, guys. It's as simple as that. Practice this. Watch the Roulette Master video. And the main thing I want you to get out of this is, once again, we took the Casino Income Academy tweak to something that required a little bit more risk, which was still good, by the way. And we've shown you how to dummy it down by not having to go up every single time that you have a loss. It's not necessary, even though they all show you that it's a cookie cutter money management that you're forced to go up after every loss. Common sense is not common, especially on YouTube. That's for sure. We only went to the second level maybe twice, right? Maybe twice in this video. And we're up $253. Now, did it stop us from making money because we weren't going up the progression? No, it did not. But you know what it did, which is more important? It never put us in a stressful situation where if we lost 2 in a row or 3 in a row, we would be getting killed and having a giant-ass bankroll. So the benefit of using common sense with progressions on a system like this is not just the stress level, but I guarantee you that the average drawdown, the lowest amount that you would see on a session if you did this in the computer 1,000 times using common sense with your progressions, I guarantee you that the average drawdown, meaning that you would need less bankroll, is far less using common sense than doubling and going up and up and up and up and up and up. That's a fact. All right, practice this. It is one of my favorite new things I've seen in the last couple of weeks. Oh, and by the way, the other reason that you absolutely need to be a newsletter, Casino Confidential newsletter subscriber is because not only are you getting the beta launch early access to the new utility website, but you're also getting our annual email for New Year's with free systems that we've been putting aside, that the only way you're going to get those right now, those systems, is in the New Year's newsletter, New Year's email that we put out every year. This is the second year we're doing it with some free systems we've been holding back, and you're only going to be able to get those as a Casino Confidential newsletter subscriber. So all the what do you call it? All the links are in the description to this video for signing up for the newsletter, for the website, for the digital products page, and for the limited edition cheat sheets that are available as downloads right now for a very, very limited amount of time. All right, we will speak to you on the next video. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, and we're looking forward to the most incredible 2026 for this channel and for all the students of Casino Income Academy.